Mic check, mic check. Welcome everybody to our 1MLM system fourth quarter update for 2015. This is Al King, CEO and founder of Top Networkers Group, Chief Educational Officer for the 1MLM system. I haven't actually done any of these updates in a little while, you guys, so I want to start out by welcoming you if you're brand new to our team. If you're brand new to Top Networkers Group, or you're just now sort of getting familiar with what we've been doing for a while, we really kicked this thing off here, this system, in 2012. The Chief Visionary Officer, Mr. Milton Muzan Jr., came to me with an idea of how we could structure this idea we have called Top Networkers Group. We are the first fifth wave network marketing organization. And what that means, you guys, is very significant. Our approach to network marketing is different from the majority of people out there in the industry. And there are a lot of people who sign up for our system who just are not a fit mentally for our team, because what we're asking every single one of our business partners to do is to shift their thinking, to really take a business approach to network marketing. And everything that we've done with our 1MLM system is naturally create a system that is based on every business principle there is. And I'm excited about it, all that we've done together, you know, again, since rolling this thing out at the very end of 2012. So here we are again, the fourth quarter of 2015. We're basically approaching our third year anniversary of the 1MLM system. You know, again, it launched officially the December 21st, 2012. And as of today, it is early in the month of December. Again, I'm excited. And I want to welcome each and every single one of you to this quick overview, you know, this quick update of everything that's been going on, everything that's happening. So I want to, you know, as usual, we're going to start out with what's new. What's new with the 1MLM system. And I want to get directly to our screen share for those of you who are watching the video live here, for those of you who are watching it later. Let's switch right to it. Okay. This here is our bookstore. Now, we rolled this bookstore out, I would say second quarter of this year. And so for some of you who are brand new to the team, this is brand new to you. For some of you who've been around for a couple of months, you already know about this. But what I want to share specifically about the bookstore is that these are the books that if you're a part of Top Networkers Group, I need you reading these books. And I'm looking for you to hold conversations with me about these books. All right. We're going to add more books to the library. We are going to continue to expand this out. But for right now, this is our book club. This is what we need our leaders reading right here. Okay. We need each and every single one of you to read these books, pick them up through Amazon. Now, the way we've linked this thing up is this bookstore works with your Amazon associate membership. So make sure in the back office for the 1MLM system, go to your settings to update your profile and include all your programs and whatnot. Make sure you include your Amazon associate information, because if you're not including that in your profile, your individual store, your bookstore will not load. All right. So those of you who are already members of our team, again, that's really who these updates are for. It's for members of our team. If you're on the outside looking in, this is going to sound like French to you. But for those of you who are part of the team, make sure you add your Amazon affiliate. If you're not signed up for the associate program, the Amazon affiliate program, make sure you do that again through the back office, through the 1mlm system. But next, pick these books up. Okay, it's a great time to go. Book shopping. The holidays are here. Pick these books up. Read these books. Now, of course, members of our team get the audio for multiple streams of income right on your homepage. Now, again, we read the design, the members area earlier in the year. So I hope you're taking advantage of getting that information up front. We want to make sure that you understand the principles of multiple streams of income. You need to understand what it means to develop stream number one and use the income from stream number one to fund stream number two, and how to use the income from streams 1 and 2 to fund stream number 3. There are so many people out there who don't have a strategic approach. They just join a bunch of companies. They just get in a bunch of stuff, and they don't understand that it is a process, right? Now again, when Milton came to me and said we need to have a structured process, so we start people out with a free level, then they can sort of graduate to a $10 level, then they can sort of graduate to a $50 level. It made so much sense because it was following the principles of the book, Multiple Streams of Income. Now, again, if you have not read this book, then this approach won't make sense to you because you don't have the information. Now, ladies and gentlemen, wouldn't you agree that whether or not you've read a lot of awesome books, does it really matter if you haven't read this one? See, you can't tell me anything about this book unless you've read it. Okay? So please understand that as you enter into partnership with Top Networkers Group, we want you to have the information. The next bit of information, 4. Okay? Look, I'm trying to tell you guys, I had a conversation with a gentleman who signed up with our team a couple of years back. We were really still working on a lot of things, and I suggested some of these books to this gentleman. This gentleman then told me, well, Al, those are some great books. Can I do you a favor and suggest a book to you? And I said, man, go ahead. He suggested I read an awesome book, by the way, called The Art of War by Sun Tzu. Now, here's my point of sharing that story. The Art of War is an awesome book. But guess what? As awesome as that book is, it has nothing with way. I understand why the gentleman was doing it. Ego. So if I'm suggesting books to you, you sort of feel like you have to now turn around and suggest books to us. Please. Some challenges. Please make sure that you resist that urge to make suggestions to Top Networkers Group on what books we need to read or include in this bookstore until you have read all of these books. Again, when I throw the first 5th way marketing work, listening really understand what that means. Read the book. Read Wave 4. Wave 4 talks about the 5th wave. See, we can't even have a real conversation. We're looking to develop leaders here, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching this video and this sounds like a lot of work, you're right. That's what leadership is about. You got to put the work in. You have to put the work in to gain some knowledge. And when you gain that knowledge together, you and I will be dangerous. We're going to help so many people together when you have the information. See, when you and I have the same information, we are now on the same page. Let's look at the book Cash Flow Quadrant. I need my business partners to understand this information, right? I need you to understand the difference between employee mindset, self-employed mindset, business owner mindset, and investor mindset, because they're different. Need you to understand that, because together now we can go out and explain this to other people. See, so many people in network marketing today have self-employee mentality. They work as individuals and will never get wealthy that way. We have to understand group economics, group mentality, working together as a team, using and utilizing a system. See, listen, if you're brand new or you've been with us for a while, it's not your job to explain the bookstore to your prospects or your potential business partners. Your job is to get them in front of this video so your business partner, me, can explain this to your business partners. Then we call that leverage. You're going to leverage this video so I can tell your business partners the same thing I'm telling you. That if you're part of our team, I need you to understand this information. We really can't work together unless you have this information. And I suggest you naturally purchase these books from yourself. Go through your own Amazon account, right? Purchase these books from yourself. Get some cash back on your purchase, but then devour the information. Devour it. And then let's have a conversation about it. And I'm going to show you where that conversation needs to take place. Okay. Next is look at the greatest networker in the world. Again, these are all books I need you to understand. The greatest networker in the world is going to tell you all the reasons why you're using social networks the wrong way. Most of you are not networking. And if you're a top networker, we need you to understand networking. This is important. The better of a networker you are, the more people you're going to meet, the more prospects you're going to have, the more leads you're going to have, the more quality business partners you're going to have. You're going to understand this law of attraction stuff when you read The Greatest Networker in the World. Lastly, I need you to read The New Professionals. Now, this is a book that I really need you to read for one specific reason. It talks about how network marketing is the future, right? We're seeing it when we look around today. People are losing jobs left and right. Jobs are being shipped overseas. We're seeing it all around. There's evidence everywhere we look. Technology is improving and replacing people. We're seeing it, you guys. It's happening. Jobs are unstable. So what else is out there? Well, there's franchising, but you need a lot of money for franchising. There's traditional business, but often you have to take out a loan to start a traditional business. It's, again, a very expensive process. Network marketing is at the forefront of a expanding and growing home-based business industry. There are now over 100 million people in this industry worldwide. What you need to understand about that is there's billions of people in the world. That means there's plenty of opportunity, and you and I must be positioned to take advantage of the opportunity that is before us. But again, what good is it to be in a position if we don't have the information? How are we really going to benefit if we don't really know what's going on, if we don't really understand fifth wave, business mentality, networking. How are we going to really benefit if we don't understand multiple streams of income in terms of how to, how to produce it in our lives? So read these books, you guys. If you're part of our team, read these books. We're going to do some more work on the site. The links never wanted to behave correctly. They're off here to the left. I want to show you guys something else here also. The black folder. Now, this is also something that's pretty brand new to our system. We created this folder, I would say, first quarter of this year, possibly last quarter of last year. But what's new here is that we continue to add to the videos. Okay. This video library continues to grow. And every now and then, what you'll notice is that a video may drop. And what we'll do is we'll go find that video somewhere else, and we'll get it back up. In the meantime, again, what we continue to show you is that these pages are created to be social. They're created to be viral. We want you to share these videos. Again, these are going to encourage conversation. And conversation leads to, well, what can we do about all of this stuff? How can we come together? How can we work together? How can we pool our resources together? And the answer is all over the page. And the answer naturally is the 1MLM system. Again, if you have business owner mentality, you'll use a system like this to leverage yourself, to leverage your efforts. See, business owners look for ways to leverage themselves. Again, that's different from the self-employed mentality. Self-employed mentality says, well, this is cool, but this is Al's site. This isn't my site. No. See, if you're a business owner, you're going to take business ownership of the system. You're going to treat the system as if it's your business. You're going to use the system as if it's your business. So that's important. That's very, very important, you guys. Once again, don't try to go recreate this, which is what people do. That's self-employed mentality. See, that's working harder rather than smarter. This is already being created for you. Just share it. Put it on Pinterest. Put it on G+. Put it on Twitter. Put it on Facebook. Share it. Okay? People are going to look. People are going to add comments. I'll show you guys an example. And I actually tried to do this once with this same video, but I was using the wrong browser. So if you've seen another video where I was going over this, this is some of the stuff that was missing. This video here, you guys, has been shared over 2,000 times here on Facebook. Okay. Now, I'm telling you, this is a powerful way to capture people's attention and to start a conversation about business partnership, about group economics, about some of the things that have created economic disparity. This folder is going to do powerful things for you if you use it. And what's powerful about it is other people can share. And as you guys can see, when they leave a Facebook comment, it goes directly to their Facebook. And other people on Facebook can now interact with the comment and with the information. And I'm telling you guys, it's a powerful platform. Trust me. All right. Everything this platform is built off of is what we've seen going viral throughout the internet today. This is what's known as a niche website. It's going to appeal to people who are interested in this information. There's a lot of information in here for people to be interested in. And that's what's going to be awesome is someone may not be interested in hearing about why blacks must turn off TV, but they might be interested in what Malcolm X had to say about black economics. They might actually be interested in the deliberate dumbing down of America. Okay. So look, there's so much that you can do with this platform. And I just want to be, here to encourage you to share it. Next, of course, there's a video that we added here. This is going to really break down things. And stay tuned as we're going to continue to develop this page, and we're going to do some more stuff to it to make it look even nicer and even more appealing to the eye, so that when people get here, they'll really want to share it. And we really want people to watch our presentation about the black folder to really understand our concept of how we feel we should be approaching group economics using MLM, right? Because why not? Why not use the leverage that's available there? Okay. So, you know, all of that is explained in that video. Now I want to talk about what's coming to the system, what we are working on, and I want to sort of log into the 1mlm system so you guys can actually see that there. And I'm sorry, I should not have closed that down. Do you want a better way to make money in the network marketing industry, you guys? You're looking at it right now. And hey, you know, some of the stuff that I'm just going to tell you now, we are going to continue everything about it. There have been a lot of advances in the design that we are going to be adding into what we do here. It's unfortunate that many of you need all of your stuff to look a certain way, you know, but perception is reality. You know, it is what it is. Naturally, we want you as a business person, though, to think beyond the box and realize that sometimes the good stuff isn't always packaged as nicely, right? There's a lot of crap out there that's packaged very nicely, but it's crap, okay? Meanwhile, there's stuff that may not be packaged as nicely, and it's the real deal. That's exactly what you're going to get here. Now, there's some stuff. We have some new training, and we're on the way. So, for example, let's go here. I got some new people that just came in. I'm pretty sure this guy's system is still okay. Awesome. Okay. Just give me a second here, you guys. Okay. As you can see, this is actually the brand new welcome for your prospects. Now, I wanted something to really bring home the point that this is about business partnership, okay? And we want people to invest their time, not just their money, okay? That's important because, see, too many people, you know, again, they have that employee and or that self-employed mentality. And it's all about doing the least, right? People want to do the minimum. You know, there's an awesome leader in the industry, Eric Worre, talks about this. Too many people in our industry have minimum mentality. They want to get the most for the least. They want to put the least amount of time in for the most income. So what's the least I can do in order to make $10,000 a month, right? Too many people think this way. And we really want to hammer home the point that we need business partners who think like business partners. You know, getting a real business off the ground takes years. So we need people who are thinking long-term, not short-term. And so I really wanted to find a way to hammer that home. We are, you know, again, actually going to continue to work to improve this so that when a person comes here, they'll go ahead and go here and unlock the system and get things rolling, okay? The Unlock the System page is also under development. We're doing some awesome things here. Let's get this up. Okay. Okay. And what I want to tell you guys about is, you know, again, we're still doing some things here. We're changing some things around here. And what we're basically trying to help people do is to get right into this information. We have the Ebates, we have the main shares, Main Street shares, we have the net spin. We have information again on everything. Naturally, when you click there to watch a video on how it works, it loads in the video player here. Okay. And again, we have a couple of things that we're working on in order to streamline this, make it look nice for all of you folks who really need that. And that should be awesome. Naturally, here, when you go to update your account, you're going to put your information in. We're also updating this page. And that brings me to what else we are about to do that's coming. Let's go back. Let's go back here. In both places, both when you first get started. In the back office here, this is of course what you're looking at. We a lot of people are not really translating this training the way it should be. And what we've had for the longest time is this chat box. What's going to happen is we're going to replace this chat box with more of a conversational board like the live fire chat system that you guys have seen on other pages. Because I want our training section to be a little bit more interactive. So let's say that you're going through this information, you have feedback or you have a thought. We want you to share that right here on this page. So that's coming very soon. Be one of our sooner for you. But we're also going to change up a lot of these videos. Okay, I want to make sure that these. Testing, 1 2 1 2. Testing. Okay, looks like we might be back. All right, so what I want you to understand is we're going to actually change up all of these videos. It's going to be a combination of short videos and longer videos. Now I want to talk about that briefly. I'm not a fan of this new age where everyone has to have stuff in a 5-minute segment, but I'm being a little because I really want to make sure that this information helps you. Okay. And so in order to do that, I am going to make some short videos, some 3-minute videos, 5-minute videos. And a lot of them are going to be companion videos for much longer videos. So what you're essentially going to see are some shorter videos that are companion videos for these. Some of these are very long. We're actually going to change all of these up here, these quick start modules. We're going to change all of these into something that I feel will be more helpful for brand new people. And frankly, a lot of it is the result of us doing this for 3 years. We've had to see what do people really need, what's going to help people, what's not going to help people. And you know, much of the feedback that we've gotten over the years all goes into the system. Okay. So thank you for those of you who have given feedback, for those of you who have worked with our team, whether you worked out or not, whether you left and quit, whether you worked with us for a while and gave up on the system. Listen, your participation has been helpful. All right. And I want you to understand that. Okay. Look, this system is still going to be here. Even if you quit and you walk away, we're going to be here exactly what we've created. Now, next, what I want to share for you guys, what else is coming. Let's go back to our homepage. Right here in this area here, there's a bunch of pages that we do want you to use to promote our system. Again, business owners leverage themselves. They use tools to get messages across. They don't spend time explaining everything to everybody. Okay, so we want you to use these tools. But we're also going to add some more tools back in here. Now, we used to have capture pages, and they're still up. They're still part of our system, right? But they're just not live right now. We just don't have them to where you can access them. Our capture pages currently only work with Stifort Profits. Stifort is one of our $50 level programs. Okay, let's pull that up for you guys. Okay, Stifort Profits. Okay, $50 to get started, $10 a month after that. We highly recommend this program. If you're part of our team, again, we recommend you use the programs in the system. Okay, even though you don't have to, we recommend that you do, simply because you're going to make money. It's going to benefit you. And as more and more of us are doing it, other people will see the value as well. Okay, but also because our lead capture pages are going to tie in. Okay, so this is what we have currently. Okay, we are going to update all of these. Naturally, our 1MLM system logo has changed since we launched. This has changed since we've launched. So we're going to update all this, give it a nicer look, come with a newer video, same capture page information. Again, this ties directly into Stifort. But what we're also going to work on to develop are pages that will work with your AWeber, your Constant Contact, or any other similar program. Okay, we're going to work on those as well. You can kind of expect these to roll out sometime in 2016. Okay, the new videos also will be 2016. And just sort of stay tuned for what we have coming. You know, we're going to come with some visually appealing capture pages. You know, again, if you're smart, you're going to use and leverage those tools, and they're going to help you grow your list. Which brings me to our next new announcement of what we have forthcoming to the 1MLM system. Now, right now, what our entire system is built on is other programs and other, you know, companies, things that we don't necessarily own here at Top Networkers Group. What's actually going on behind the scenes is there are informational products that are being developed, actual training is being developed, that we're going to start selling through Top Networkers Group. And you're going to want to purchase and also resell these training courses. We have a training course on SEO. For those of you that really want to learn SEO, that's forthcoming. We also have a training course on social network marketing. Again, I don't feel the majority of networkers use social networking sites properly. Okay. And you know, that all goes back into what I talked about at the start. They don't have the information. They haven't read the books. So when they get on a network marketing site or on a social networking site, they're not really understanding how to be a professional network marketer and how to really use that law of attraction, you know, how to really take advantage of a reality in our universe. You know, the law of attraction is physics, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, that's scientifically proven. That's not just theory. Okay, so again, we are going to have a course. It is going to break these things down in a lot more detail than what I've ever broken them down for before. And we're actually in the process of looking for people to help film these training courses with us. Okay. So again, if you're watching and you're part of our team, inbox me if you're interested in being part of that, and we'll talk. You may be able to play a role in these courses. And these courses are going to also cover, like I was just talking about, when and where to market stuff, right? How to get your capture pages out there, where to put them, how to get people to look at them, right? How to really leverage these social networking platforms and websites and tools that have been created to help you make money and to build your team, right? Now, all of this is very, very important. Again, you can look for this in 2016. These courses will be PayPal affiliate based. All right. So in other words, you're going to need your PayPal, and again, the affiliate program is. But again, stay tuned for that sometime in 2016. Let's move on to our last and final big announcements for what's coming to the 1MLM system. First and foremost, $10. Okay, our $10 level will no longer be optional as we move forward into 2016. Okay. We're going to shuffle up our free programs, our required free level programs. We're going to be adding a couple of new programs, you guys. I'm very excited about the new programs that we're adding. And we're also going to change our $10 level back from optional to required, which means that all this stuff I'm showing you, the system will be locked for anyone who is not participating on the $10 level. Okay? All right? Now, let me explain something to you. I actually consulted with a gentleman I have a bunch of respect for, and he sort of gave me the idea that, we should maybe make our $10, level optional. And it made sense. What he was pretty much suggesting to us is that we change it from, because this is how our system originally was in 2012, you could not sign up for the system without paying $10 a month at the least, okay, for our $10 program. If you were in that program, we were allowing you to use our system for free, basic, okay? And we're going back to that. But one of the reasons that we changed is because of a good suggestion, a good idea. We wanted to at least let people in, right? We didn't want you to feel like you had to join a $10 business just to get inside. So we're going to take a little bit of what has worked, okay? When we lifted it, a bunch of people came in, okay? But naturally, a lot of people were still hesitant about the $10. Ideas about $10 opportunity, but we're talking business. Okay, when it comes to business, we need you to be logical, not emotional. In business, there's a concept called scaling. And give me a second. It sounds like our mic cut out here for just a second. Okay, let me get back to that. Right. Okay. So in business, there's a concept called scaling. Okay. Scaling means that you start with where you are, you grow what you have, and you move up gradually. What happens too often in network marketing is, Joe, Joe is a full-time networker. Joe's got to make money. Joe's got to eat. So Joe tells you, I need you to join this $500 company because you're going to make more money with me in this $500 company than you would in the $10. That's true. It's not true, but it sounds good. It appeals to you emotionally and you fall for it every single time. Okay? This is what's happening. It would seem like their argument makes sense until you examine the industry. The majority of people in network marketing are not making money. 97% of people in our industry are broke. That means they've spent more money than they've made. The reason why is because people are not taking a business approach to network marketing. If you're taking a business approach to network marketing, you're not going to go broke. Because you're going to start with what you have, you're going to grow what you have, and invest more later. That's what business people do. Okay? So, our $10 program currently has the same compensation plan as our original $10 program, which means $10 a month, you're going to make $1 per sign up. That's a 10% payout. It's going to pay you through 5 levels of referrals. That's powerful. Here's what that means. If you recruit 10 people, you're going to make $10 a month on your first level. If you're 10, turn around and recruit 10, you'll have 100 people on your second level. You will make $100 a month. If those 100 turn around and introduce 10, that's $1,000 on your third. You're making $1,000 a month. Those 1,000 turn around and introduce 10 each, 10,000 on your fourth, $10,000 a month. On your fifth level, 10,000 people telling 10 people each about a $10 business puts 100,000 people on your fifth level. You get $1 per person. That's $100,000 per month. Now you tell me this. Is it easier for someone to recruit 10 people at $500, or is it easier for them to recruit 10 people at $10? $10 a month. Let's look at that over the course of a year. That's $120 for the year. Is that easier than 500? Is it more feasible? Is it more scalable? This is what I want you guys to understand. Now, you grow a network that large, you're making 100 grand a month. But here's the beautiful thing. If you do that, you have 10 business partners making $10,000 a month. And they each have 10 business partners making $1,000 a month. Just 3 levels deep, you've got a bunch of business partners who now have money. What can you do? See, don't get caught up in the hype. Don't get caught up in the bad information from Joe. Joe means well, but at the same time, Joe is looking out for himself. And I'm not against that. What I'm just simply suggesting is you need to look out for you. And what we're suggesting here through our system is that we have a better approach. Here's the last thing I'm going to show you guys. This is very important stuff. Very important stuff. Okay? Very important stuff. All right. This is what you get for $10 a month with GDI. You get your own blogging platform. You get a PHP BB discussion forum that is also part of your domain. You can also mask your domain. You're looking at my page, it's topnetworkersgroup.ws. Okay. You can also mask your domain. This is what I've done. My topnetworkersgroup.ws. Mask my homepage. So what we're going to recommend that you do is the same thing. We're going to actually bring this to the system, some training so everyone can follow it and duplicate it. Take your .ws, mask your 1MLM system homepage. Okay. So now when you're marketing your top networkers group.ws or whatever your .ws name is, you will also be sharing your 1MLM system. Okay. Next, set up your blog. Okay. We're going to make the SEO courses available for those who want to be big time with their blog. But otherwise, use your blog. Just simply use your blog, you guys. Right? You know, talk about stuff, write about stuff, promote the businesses that you're in. What you'll notice is be wordy, have stop being lazy, right? Stop writing super short blog posts and expecting that to connect with someone. When you're writing a blog, this is a specific way of marketing, right? And so again, take some courses on it or buy ours, right? But learn how to use this skill to your advantage. I actually don't have my forum. I think it's forum. Let me just check. Yeah, that's not the name of it. But I have a forum on here too, where you guys can actually learn about that. But check out PHP BB. Okay, I'm just going to type this in for those of you who are part of it. These are powerful tools. Okay. And a lot of you, I'm just going to be honest with you, you're resistant to learning new stuff. Okay. So you start hearing stuff like, I don't want to learn that. I don't want to learn that. Well, that's the difference between people who make money and everybody else. People who make money are constantly learning new stuff. So if learning new stuff isn't for you, then maybe business ownership isn't for you. Maybe you need to go find a job and hope it doesn't go out of style. Hope your job doesn't get shipped off to another country, right? Hope your job doesn't replace you with technology because you're unwilling to learn new stuff. Business people always are in the process of learning something new. It's a mentality, you guys, right? It's a mentality. It's different from the other mentalities. It's a different way of thinking. Okay? Type in PHP BB, read up on it, learn about what this tool is, how you can use it for your business. And again, you get one as part of your $10 membership with GDI. Okay. Now, what this is going to do, again, when we make we're going to ensure that more people are making more money with our system. Okay. And even though I gave you the 10 getting 10 example, 3 getting 3 through 5 levels produces something like $339 a month. Okay. And 5 getting 5 is I believe around $4,000, $5,000, maybe $3,000 a month through GDI, $10 a month. And I'm telling you guys, that's a smarter way to approach making money in MLM. Build one team one time, base the income on something affordable for everybody, generate, grow the team, grow the income, and now you can afford to throw $20 back at Stiford, MCA. Here, let's just, break it down for you guys. Let's just show you. Let's go right here. Right? Grow your income with program number 1, with this one here. Again, your free programs are also generating you income and extra stuff too. Then now that you're all making money, now that you're making $50 a month, right? Or actually $100 a month, take half of that and reinvest it, right? Get started. $40 one time to get started with MCA, right? $20 a month after that, okay? So that's your first investment with your $100. Now you're positioned in MCA, okay? All your people who are making $100 from the $10 level, they follow your example. They do MCA next, okay? Then you join MCA the next month, $50, okay? $10 a month going, right? So you're investing $10 a month in GDI, $10 a month in Stiford, $20 a month in MCA. You're making 100, your monthly investment is 40. Your profit, 60 per month from a $10 investment. That's how it started, right? But again, now what's happening is your business partners are now joining and following you into the other programs. What starts to happen is now you're making more than 100. Now you're making 500 a month, okay? Again, you're investing 40. Now you're making 500. Your profit is $460. Are you guys understanding me? So what this means is now you got an extra $100 for the $100 level, which we accidentally, or not accidentally, we actually have removed from the system right now. But we're going to bring that back in. But what we have is DS domination. Again, you're looking at about $30 a month here, okay? To start learning how to sell on eBay and Amazon and Shopify and all this stuff, right? And some of their upsells are a little bit expensive, okay? But now you're looking at having money coming in from the previous programs. Now you've got money for some of the stuff because, selling on the eBay, drop shipping, it's going to be some extra income, but it's also going to be some extra expenses too, okay? So we've already given you a plan to have money for those expenses. See, look, people take shots at what we're doing all the time, but they're not actually in our system. They don't really know that we've thought this stuff through already. Okay? If we help you generate $300 a month, all right, from other businesses, now you've got money for other businesses. This is business, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, see this boggles my mind when there are people who are supposed to be business people. They look at our system and say, there's too much going on here. Well, wait a minute. Are you a business person or are you in a hurry? Some of you guys will pick that up later, right? Fantasy draft. We haven't even talked about this program. Excellent program. There's another one that we're going to add in to our system. It's one of the new programs that is coming, and we're just going to have a fantasy sports section. Okay, this is a growing, emerging industry. We feel like if you can control yourself, don't participate if you have gambling, addiction or something like that, because you might actually, you might actually spend too much money on these kinds of sites. Don't, this is, if that's your hang up, please avoid them. Otherwise, we're saying, hey, invest $10 a month, invest 50 a month, play that 50. You might win some money, you might lose the 50, right? But what's also going to happen is you're going to generate money. You and your network, right? We're going to generate money. You guys, there's a real opportunity here, and we want you to understand that we've thought about this stuff. Okay. In fact, the other program, Milton shared it with me. It's even better than this one here is. All right. So that's what's coming. All right. But this is what we want you to understand. We have thought about it all for you. All you have to do is participate. So let me show you this. There's a section here, right here, where we want you guys to be a little bit more active. We need you guys to comment, leave questions, and share your testimonials about our system. Okay, sign in, create an account. This is Live Fire. It's an awesome little free forum online. I started to use Facebook, but you know, certain things about Facebook, it's cool for a public page, but I didn't like it for a private members area. I want to keep this conversation strictly between us. And so this is where I want your conversation. We're also going to put a separate live fire box on the training video area, which is what I talked about. It's going to replace that chat box. Okay, so that same live fire, we're going to put that here. All right. Okay, and replace this with that. And you guys, that's just about it. Okay. So thank you as always for your time. I hope you have enjoyed the 1MLM system update for the fourth quarter of 2015. Thank you as always for your time. I hope you got a lot out of this update. If you're working with the group, we'll see you on the inside. If you're not, what are you waiting for? Get started with us today. Top Networkers Group.